Okay, Chris, this is from last week. I want to get this to you. I want to compare what's happening when your heel hits the ground versus what Caleb does. Now, that was very similar. If you go back and look and see how you finish up, the way he finishes up, he's got his back leg more under him. You know, full rotation of his shoulders and torso. You can look at it and see. And instead of having a right knee that is real straight, his is still bent. See how straight you get your knee right there? If you go back and look at his, he's still got his underneath him. And what is happening, you get yours underneath you right there, and then you start to stretch it on out. You start to stretch it out, which you have to start really before you make contact. You can see it comes under you, and then you can see yourself lifting up, and it's just going to creates a type of a swing that is not smooth. Your bat head does not travel down that chute that the ball travels on. It kind of goes up, you know, and it just, you have to make adjustments just to make solid contact every time. So we're going to work on that when we get back together on Wednesday. You have got to keep that back knee underneath you. You know, it's one thing to have it underneath you and then stretch out to catch your balance, but you consistently are towards the front part of your, you know, if you look at that triangle right there with your feet, both your feet and in the middle of your pelvis is obviously towards your left foot. And if you go back and look at Caleb, his is in the center. It goes back towards his back foot and then starts to move towards the pitcher. And when his front heel hits the ground, it stops moving. Yours is continually drifting. And it's just going to make it, you know, it's compounding problems. Now, when you've done it correct, and I've got video of you doing it correctly and keeping your knee underneath you while you swing, but you can see, you know, your legs are just, I don't know if it's because you're getting tired or what, but it's just inconsistent with that. And as you get towards the end of this lesson and the end of these reps, I mean, you can really see your back leg straightening out. See, it starts straightening out even before you make contact right there. And your hips are moving up. The angle of your front leg is so almost vertical. And you can see right there, you're towards the front of your foot. So, got to get that knee under you. We'll work on that when we get back, and it's going to be one of those things we'll have to just keep working on, okay? All right, man.